Hey, Vancouver Vineyard Church, Pastor Marshall coming to you with another pastoral update for this week and continuing our tour of my parents' property. Today I wanted to show you this bush. I don't know what it's called, but it's it's got a whole bunch of plants and trees and everything, and that is where tons and tons and tons of rabbits live, and they come out every morning and every night. And it's my favorite part of the evening is sitting outside and enjoying some dinner and watching the rabbits. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I wanted to share with you a little bit about where we are at as a church as we're thinking about what the next steps will be towards, moving towards gathering again at some point. Last week I told you that the news was that we were applying to be able to move into phase 2 in Clark County. But then late last week, the news came in that a number of people were infected with coronavirus at a local food processing facility in downtown Vancouver. So that put a halt to our ability to move into phase 2 in Clark County, which is really sad. I was very much looking forward to being able to resume some small gatherings, and our hearts do go out to the families that are affected by this. But that's okay. We are going to be okay. It just pushes things back a little bit longer than we had hoped for, but we're going to manage just fine. God is still doing cool stuff in our church, even though we are meeting together online. We are still meeting. So, and then in addition to that, last week, President Trump, he made an announcement calling for churches to be considered essential services, which, kind of throws a little bit of a wrench into it. We're not exactly sure what to make of that, whether that means that we're supposed to start meeting or not meeting. And so as we've been praying and talking about it, basically where we're at is that we only need to be obedient to one person. It's not about obeying this politician or this politician. It's about obeying God. And what is he calling us to do? What is he saying right now? And we just feel like God is calling us to pump the brakes, to be patient, to serve the vulnerable in our community, to be peacemakers in our city. And he's reminding us that even though we're not gathering together physically on Sunday mornings, the church is still on the move. God is still doing stuff in our city, and we are okay. That church isn't about showing up to a building. Church is about being the body, and that can take any shape as God leads us. So take heart. We're okay. We're going to be okay. If you need some support, some help, please reach out to us. We would love to connect with you, but we're going to be all right. A couple of quick announcements before I jump off. One, we had our first week on our new streaming platform, Church Online, this last week, and it was super fun. It was really fun to be able to chat with each other, see who else was there, and then to be able to do the Zoom call ministry time at the very end of the service. And I'm just so thankful that you were able to join us and that it was a relatively smooth first week. We're still working out some of the kinks, and if you were unable to access the service or had a hard time, streaming it to your TV or any issue like that, please let us know so we can help you iron those things out before this next week to make the service as meaningful and enjoyable as possible for you. This week is going to be Pentecost Sunday, which is the Sunday where we remember when the Holy Spirit was poured out on the church in Acts chapter 2. And it's a wonderful holiday for us to celebrate together as a church. And what we're going to be doing is something a little bit different for this weekend's video. Instead of doing just our normal church video, we're going to be doing a service that involves all of the vineyard churches in our region. Which is Northern California, Oregon, Washington, Alaska, Hawaii, Nevada. It's a really big region of lots and lots and lots of vineyard churches. And we're going to be having voices throughout our region are going to be sharing. And then also our national director, Phil Strout, he's also going to be sharing a little bit. So something to look forward to. It's going to be an awesome service. I hope that you're able to join us this coming Sunday. And then the last thing I wanted to share with you about is some of the serving opportunities that we have. We have been working hard to find different opportunities in our community, ways that we are able to serve those who need some help. And we have basically found 3 different means by which we can serve in our city. The first is financially. If you are unable to give very much of your time or you're not able to leave the house, that's okay. But if you can give financially, we have a way for you to be able to do that. There are families of students at Hudson's Bay High School who are just in real need right now because of layoffs or just they need financial assistance. We want to be able to provide gas cards and grocery gift cards for them, about $25 a piece. And so if you have the ability to contribute financially, we would love to be able to get you involved. You can go to vancouvervineyard.com/give and contribute to our community support fund, and that money will be going to support these students, families who are in need. The next way that you're able to we want to start to get people involved with serving is reaching out to our frontline workers and the elderly in our community who are experiencing real isolation right now. These are just people who need encouragement and support. And so what we want to do is, if you are able to give some of your time from home, doing, writing letters, writing notes, sending cards, maybe gifts, or even if we can coordinate some meals to be able to feed some of our frontline workers at the local hospitals, we would love to be able to get a team of people to be able to just send out encouragement and blessing through our city. And so that's going to be something that you can get the kids involved with if you would like to, and just give time on your own at home. We also want to mobilize all of our mask makers in our church family to be able to make a lot of masks to be able to give away outside of our church family, as well as to be able to give masks to people who need them within our church family. So those are a couple of work from home options that we would love to be able to get you involved in. And then the last one is, if you are comfortable and feel safe leaving the house to be able to go somewhere to serve, we have a couple of opportunities there. One is with Fourth Plane Pit Stop, which is a bathroom and washing station for our neighbors, our houseless neighbors, who just need some extra help, need some extra resources right now. And they just need bodies. They need people who can staff that ministry throughout the week. They run from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So all day, every day, they just need people who are able to be there and support those who need to come and use the bathroom and wash up. So those are a couple of the opportunities that we have to serve. There are others out there as well that we're praying about, but we just want to start with these. And the first step towards being able to get involved is to take a survey that we're sending out with our newsletter this week, letting us know what kind of things you would like to be involved with, how we can connect you, and hopefully there's something that will work for you. Hopefully there is something, one of these things will work for each person in our community as we want to serve our city. So that's the update for this week. I hope that you're well. We really miss you, and we'll see you again really soon. God bless you.